Hey there, rock stars. Eric Andres, your guitar sage, here to teach you how to play The Trooper by Iron Maiden. That's right, another song that brought me to the guitar. This riff. If you didn't know this riff when you were a teenager, when I was a kid, and you played guitar, then you sucked. No, really, you needed to know how to play this riff because it was just so infectious. So I'm going to show you how to play it today. I'm going to show you the harmonies, and I'm going to show you the verse and the chorus and the whole 9 yards. The only thing I won't be showing you today is the solo. Maybe we'll leave that for another lesson, but it won't be today, okay? So, to start off, basically, there's a lot of little bits and pieces here, so to guide you, make sure you hit the link below, the one about the tablature. That'll bring you to my blog, which has the correct tablature that I feel is correct in the interpretation of this. So when I was a kid, you didn't have these tabs a lot of times, and you just pretty much just used your ear and you figured things out. Suppose you could still do that, but we have so many great resources now, you get less reliant on the ear that you just go straight to the tab. So if you're like that and you want the tab, an accurate tab, again, tabs are always open to interpretation. So these are people like you and me that are interpreting these. They're typically not the artist writing their secrets, the tabs down. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt. Use your ear too. Okay. Okay. So using that tab, let's do this. And if you need to know how to read tab, make sure you go to YourGuitarSage.com, download that free ebook, and I'll show you how to read tab. Okay? So it's going to go something like this. I'm going to play it very slowly. I'm not going to talk about all the different frets here because you have the tab that you're looking at there from the website. So I'm going to play it very slowly and the harmony part. So we're going to start with part 1 first. Okay, so it's going to go like this. And we'll repeat that many, many times throughout the song. So let's talk about it. This is all picked except for the pull-off to the lower note here. They're always pull-offs. Next one, same pattern. Just basically need to know this pattern. And then in between here we have 5/5 or okay, now let's talk about the harmony. The harmony comes in after the 3rd time, okay? And it goes something like this. Okay, so here we are on strings 4 and 5. So we're going to be doing the pull off in the same spot. Okay, follow along with your tab. So those two together will sound like what you just heard at the beginning of the video here with the harmony. I was using my looper pedal for that, by the way. My TC Electronic Ditto pedal to be exact. I love that thing. Okay, let's talk about the B section, which is this fun little... Okay, so this is going to be in the 7th position. That means our first finger's behind the 2nd fret, following the tab. So that's a trill. So basically, a trill is when you have a series of hammer-ons and pull-offs for 2 notes. Okay, and so in between. Some people interpret it that there's 6 in there instead of 4, 6 notes instead of 4. They say there's, but there's not. is 4. Okay, so follow your tab on that. The harmony part for that is going to go. But I like to play it down here. I think the tone sounds better with the guitar. So. Same thing with the trill right there, okay? Now, for the verses, we have, that's that same 5 that we talked about before, and now we got power chords, a lot of power chords. If you don't know how to play power chords, you need to know how to play power chords. Here on YouTube, type in YourGuitarSage power chords. YourGuitarSage power chords, that's me, yes. YourGuitarSage power chords, and I'll teach you how to play power chords, okay? So, we got it. Now, what's happening there? We got an E power chord. I'm playing strings 5 and 4. I'm muting everything else. And I'm right hand muting with my right hand. Since it's right hand muting, right? The left hand is muting all the other notes. But basically, and if you need help with that, here on YouTube, again, so they're all techniques that you need to know how to use. YourGuitarSage muting. If you want to know right hand muting, type in YourGuitarSage right hand muting. Left hand muting, type in YourGuitarSage left hand muting. Okay? And I help you with all that. But basically for this, we're muting that power chord there. And in between then putting the, and then we go down to the C, back up to the E, D, and then we're back to the main riff of the song. Here's how you always want to break a song down. So notice we're going into this whole section that we already know. We know the A section. We learned the B section, which is the... And then we learned the verse. Take my life, but I take yours too. Fire musket, but I'll run you through. When you're waiting for the next time, you better stand as we turn it back. Get it, right? Okay, so the first part of the verse is just staccato chords. You'll take my life, but then later on, you get it? And that's going to be for all the verses. So all the verses are the same, all the A sections are the same, all the B sections are the same. You know all that. So the only thing we need to cover now is the chords for the solo. Let's do it. Here we go. It's going to go something like this. So we have E, D, B, yeah, B, C, D. Key change. This is an A, G, E, F. And then we're back into the... That's how they get back into the original key. Very clever for the Iron Maiden kids to do, right? All right, that's it, my friends. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, hit thumbs up, hit subscribe if you like these tasty little guitar treats in your email box. Let me know how I can help you on Twitter and Tweetbook and Face page and all that stuff. I'll help you with anything that you might need. If you need help with guitar, make sure you go to YourGuitarSage.com, get the free ebook. I have tons of books that I give away that are on Amazon. You can pay for them there, or if you sign up on my email list at YourGuitarSage, I will give them away for free as they come out, and I make them free every now and then. So go there, check that out. Make sure you get the free ebook. Go to unstoppableguitarsystem.com if you want the stellar inner circle ninja type stuff. You can get in there for $1. $1. That's how people do it now with the thumb. $1. I'm Eric Andres, your Guitar Sage. Please spay and neuter your animals. Be kind to all creatures. See ya.